Keeping up with our motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students.
Standard 6 Mathematics. Chapter 4 Operations on Fractions. First of all, children, we are going to see what is a fraction. When we talk about fraction, the fraction is the term we write in the form of numerator and denominator. For example, if I write 3 upon 4, then it is a fraction because 3 is the numerator and 4 is the denominator. So 3 upon 4 is a fraction which you have studied in the earlier division. Now, we are going to see what is improper fraction. A fraction where the numerator means what? The top number is greater than or equal to the denominator. Denominator means what? The bottom number. So, it is called improper fraction. Have you understood this? Now see, if I say 3 upon 7, 3 is the numerator and 7 is the denominator. Now, is 3 is greater or equal to denominator? No. So, it is not an improper fraction. Okay, let's see. Now, look at here. Example, 5 upon 3 and 9 upon 8 are improper fractions. Now, when we see here, 5 is greater than 3. Correct? It means numerator is greater than denominator. When numerator is greater than denominator, then it is improper fraction. Now next term is a mixed fraction. We will see what is a mixed fraction. A mixed fraction is a number with a combination of an integer and a proper fraction. Now we have seen improper fraction. In improper fraction, the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So what is a proper fraction? In proper fraction, the numerator is smaller than the denominator. And what is a mixed fraction? A mixed fraction is a number with a combination of integer and a proper fraction. Now for better understanding, I have given an example over here. You can see the example. For example, 3, 2 upon 5. Now here in this number, 3 is the integer, 2 is numerator which is smaller than the denominator. So 2 upon 5 is a proper fraction. So 3, 2 upon 5 is together called a mixed fraction. Now here 7, 1 upon 3. 7 is an integer, 1 is smaller than 3. So 1 upon 3 is a proper fraction. So they are called mixed fractions. Now we will see conversion of an improper fraction into a mixed number. First we will see which steps we have to follow over here. To convert an improper fraction to a mixed fraction, follow these steps. First, divide the numerator by the denominator. That is our first step. Second, write down the whole number answer. Third, then write down any remainder above the denominator. For better understanding, I have given an example over here. C. Converting improper fraction to a mixed number. Now here 7 upon 3 is an improper fraction. Why it is an improper fraction? Because 7 is greater than 3. Again I am telling you, when the numerator is greater than the denominator, then it is an improper fraction. So 7 is greater than 3. So 7 upon 3 is an improper fraction. So now you have to divide. The first step is given that divide the numerator by the denominator. So step 1, set up a division problem and divide 7 by 3. By simple division, 3 2s are 6. So 7 minus 6 we will get 1. 1 is our what? Remainder. Now here, what is the integer you got? 2 is an integer you got. Correct? So step 2, the result is 2 with a remainder of 1, which we write as 2 1 upon 3. You just have to check that fraction which you are getting, you should get an proper fraction afterwards. It means the numerator should be smaller than the denominator. So 2 1 upon 3 is your answer. When you multiply this, suppose, how to check whether your answer is correct or not? See, denominator will be multiplied with the integer. What is the denominator given? 3. Integer is what? 2. So 3 into 2, what you will get? 6. In that answer, you are going to add the numerator. Add 1 in the 6. So 6 plus 1 you will get 7. So your answer is 7 upon 3. It means you have converted it properly. We will move ahead now. Again one more example is given. See, 15 upon 7. Now, simple step. First divide 15 by 7. When you are dividing 7 to the 14. So 15 minus 14 you will get 1. So here also integer is 2. Your remainder is 1. So how you will frame the answer? Integer you will write in front. Remainder will be your numerator. So 2 1 upon 7 is your answer. Again you can check it. Denominator and integer multiply each other. So 7 into 2 you will get what? 14. 14 plus 1 you will get what? 15. It means your answer is correct. 15 upon 7 your answer is correct. Now we have to take care of some things when we are converting. We will see which are those. While dividing, we take care to see that the remainder is smaller than the divisor. Getting it? Next, as a result, in the mixed number, the numerator of the fractional part is smaller than its denominator. Now next is conversion of mixed number into an improper fraction. To convert a mixed fraction to an improper fraction, follow these steps. First step is multiply the whole number part by the fraction's denominator. Second, add that to the numerator. Then write the result on top of the denominator. See, I'll show you with an example. Come on. Here, 2 is an integer, 3 upon 4 is a proper fraction. So here with arrow I have shown 4 into 2, you're going to multiply it. 4 into 2, what you will get? 8. In 8, you're going to add what? The numerator. So 4 into 2 plus 3 upon denominator as it is upon 4 is equals to 4 to the 8. 8 plus 3, what you will get? 11. So 11 upon 4. So you have converted the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. See how you have converted. Again I am telling you, denominator will be multiplied with the integer and numerator will be added to it. So it will become your new numerator. So 4 into 2 plus 3 upon denominator as it is equals to again 4 to the 8 plus 3, 11 upon 4. 11 is greater than 4. It means you have converted it into the improper fraction. Your answer is correct. Let's move ahead. Example. Now here 2 1 upon 3. First you will multiply denominator and the integer. So 2 into 3 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3. So when you add it, 3 to the 6 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3, denominator is equal 3. So 6 plus 1, the answer is 7 upon 3. For better understanding, 5 2 upon 3. Again, multiply the denominator with the integers, that is 3 into 5. Then add the numerator in that, that is plus 2 upon the denominator as it is 3. 5 3s are 15 plus 2 upon 3. 15 plus 2 I will get 17. So that my answer is 17 upon 3. Again, the numerator is bigger than the denominator, so we have converted into an improper fraction. Practice set 9. Question 1. Convert into improper fractions. First, 7 2 upon 5 is equals to 7 plus 2 upon 5 is equals to, now 7 is written in the fraction as 7 upon 1 plus 2 upon 5. Now here, when you have to add the fractions, the basic thing is the denominator should be equal. So you can convert 1 into 5, correct? So 1 5s are 5. That's why I am multiplying the whole fraction by 5. So 7 upon 1 will be multiplied by 5. 7 into 5 upon 1 into 5 plus 2 upon 5 will be as it is equals to 7 5s are, I will get 35. And 1 5s are, I'll get 5. So 35 upon 5 plus 2 upon 5 is equals to 35 plus 2, I will get 37. So my answer will be 37 upon 5. Next, 5 1 upon 6 is equals to 5 plus 1 upon 6, which is equals to, again 5 will be converted as 5 upon 1. So 5 upon 1 plus 1 upon 6. Now, here is equals to, again you have to need the same denominator. So 1 should be converted into 6. So 5 into 6 upon 1 into 6 plus 1 upon 6, which is equals to 5 6 you will get 30. 1 6 you will get 6 plus 1 upon 6. So now the denominator is equal, so you will write it only once. So 30 plus 1 upon 6, you will get the answer as 31 upon 6. Next, 4 3 upon 4, which is equals to 4 plus 3 upon 4. Again, 4 will be converted as 4 upon 1 plus 3 upon 4 is equals to, again you have to convert 1 into 4 for the equal denominator. So entire fraction 4 upon 1 will be multiplied with 4. 4 into 4 upon 1 into 4 plus 3 upon 4, which is equals to 4 4s are 16 upon 4 plus 3 upon 4. Now the denominator is equal, so you will write it only once. Numerator will be 16 plus 3. So your answer is 19 upon 4. Fourth, 2 5 upon 9, which is equals to 2 plus 5 upon 9. Again, 2 will be converted as 2 upon 1 plus 5 upon 9, which is equals to 2 into 9 plus 1 into 9 plus 5 upon 9. 9 2s are 18 upon 9 1s are 9 plus 5 upon 9 equals to, denominator is equal, so you will write it only once. 18 plus 5 you will get 23. So your answer is 23 upon 9. 5. Question 5. 1 5 upon 7 is equals to 1 plus 5 upon 7. Again here 1 upon 1 plus 5 upon 7. This 1 upon 1 you will convert. You need to convert the denominator into 7. So 1 into 7 upon 1 into 7 plus 5 upon 7. So 1 into 7 I'll get 7. 1 into 7 again I'll get 7. Now the denominator is equal. So I'll write it as 7 plus 5 upon 7, which is equals to 12 upon 7.
Okay children, now we are going to see how to convert an improper fraction into a mixed number. Here you can see a number 30 upon 7. We are going to do the division by the simple division method which you have studied in 3rd and 4th standard. So 30 is divisible by 7. We are going to check. 7 4s are 28 minus, so I'll get 30 minus 28, I'll get 2 over here. So this is my quotient and this is my remainder. So how I am going to write this? The quotient which I got, I am going to write in front. The remainder which I got will be my new numerator and this will be my denominator. So 7 4s are 28 plus 2, I'll get 30. So this is my answer. Now you can see the second one, 21 upon 4. Again by simple division, 21 and 4. 4 5s are 20. 21 minus 20, I will get 1. So this 5 will come outside. This remainder 1 will go up and this will come down. So this is my answer. 4 5s are 20 plus 1 21. You can see third one over here, 15 upon 12. So when 15 we are dividing with 12, 12 ones are 12. 15 minus 12, I'll get 3. So the answer will be 1 3 upon 12. Now see the fourth one, 11 upon 8. Now divide 11 by 8. 8 ones are 8. So here I'll get 3. So my answer will be 1 3 upon 8. 8 ones are 8 plus 3. I'll get 11 upon 8.
Question 2. Write the following examples using fractions. First, if 9 kg of rice is shared equally among 5 persons, how many kilograms of rice does each person get? We will see the answer. 5 persons get 9 kg of rice. So, one person gets 9 upon 5 kg of rice. Second, to make 5 shirts of the same size, 11 meters of cloth is needed. How much cloth is needed for one shirt? Answer. For 5 shirts, 11 meters of cloth is needed. So for one shirt, 11 upon 5 meters of cloth is needed. I hope you have understood how to convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. So, thank you so much.